Today on Tech Chat, we will be discussing how to back up your playlist for Spotify. Now, I'm not sure if it works in the free version, but I know it works in the premium version of Spotify. We need to have Firefox web browser. So if you don't have it, download it and install it. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'll be using several different web browsers. Go into Firefox and go to spotmybackup.com. You should see this screen. Now remember to bookmark this for the future. Log into your Spotify account, select that, and it will take you to this screen. Spot My Backup now wants access to your playlist on Spotify and various other files. You scroll down and you say yes. You agree. Now, at this point, Spot My Backup is downloading all your playlists. I have like 4,500 songs, so it's going to take several minutes for it to download. What you're doing is you're saving your playlist, so in case in the future Spotify goes down or for whatever reason loses your playlist. Now, I don't know about you, but I've spent hours and hours creating my playlist, modifying them and everything, so this was one backup that I wanted to have. What we're going to do now is select export. Alright, now as you can see, this looks like gibberish except for the top line that says Kink's playlist. This goes on and on. Like I say, there's 4,500 songs. In the upper right hand corner you see the three dots. Select that, and then you want to share page with. At this point you select documents. It's gone into documents, and documents doesn't recognize it as a name. So what we're going to do, exit out of there, and you're going to rename the unknown file. Now, you press your finger on the icon left of the unknown file, hold it down for a minute or so. It'll come up and give you the option to rename it. As you can look at it now, you can press the dots and then it comes down to rename. Rename it. And what we're going to name it is Spotify Backup for April 2019. Or something similar to that. Okay, that's good. There you see, that's our backup. Now we have a backup file, and should you ever lose the Spotify playlist, which is very important, you can come back into your documents, go back into Spot My Backup, and retrieve it. So what we're going to do is show that illustration. You would come back into the spotmybackup.com stage, select log in with Spotify. It would once again ask you for its permission to have access to your playlist account. You would agree, and then it would show all the playlists and retrieve it. Now, I'm thinking that if you've lost your Spotify account, you wouldn't have any playlists on there, and it would immediately go to this page. But I don't want to test that theory out. So you would import. Importing means you would import it back into your Spotify account to regain your playlist. So then, in this small print, it says choose file. And that means choose which file. It's going to choose the file from documents. Browse. And there it is, Spotify backup for April. We would select that, and then as you see, it retrieved your playlist and reloaded it up to Spotify. To verify that, we can go to our Spotify account, and as you can see, the playlists are there. Now, one other thing. After you've given Spot My Backup access to your files, be it in the import or export stage, you want to go back into Spotify, into your account, and then revoke their permission. Okay, so we're going to Spotify. In the upper corner next to your image, those 4 lines, activate that, and then go to your account, and then scroll down to Edit Profile. Select that. It asks you to log in with your name. And then it comes up with Edit Profile. And on the right you see a downward arrow. You would press that, and it lists all the things on there now. You go down to Apps. Now sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. You may have to go back and do it. So let's go into our apps, and it shows you the files or apps that you allow your playlist to be shown to. And here you see Alexa, Spotify Community, and Spot My Backup. Now if there are some apps on there that are on there that shouldn't be, you can remove their access. We're going to select that now. Alright, successfully revoked access for the application, which means now Spot My Backup cannot access your files. You need to do this, either be it for import or export. Okay, that's the tutorial for today.